Just a little pro tip for private drivers. Now, sooner or later, you'll be driving families, very often families with children. Well, guess what comes in? Baby seats. So I have 2 baby seats. I think that's about the most a couple will travel with, maybe 2 children. And yeah, they cost a bit of money. Don't get the cheap ones, get the good ones. But learn how to put them in quickly. That always impresses the people when they book you, that you can unbuckle them or buckle the seats in, tighten them up before before you arrive at the venue. If they have children, like I just did right now, drop them off at LAX. And it's money, right? Because I tell you what, if they bring their own seat, some parents are pretty particular about this, and you're dropping them off at the airport. Well, guess what? You will have to bring that seat or hold that seat in your car and bring it back upon the return. You charge a little bit of extra money. If you have your own seats, it's a little add-on. It's a little add-on because you're traveling with a child, you're doing additional work, you're taking more responsibility on your shoulders. My suggestion is get yourself 1 or 2 of these. It's an investment. You can write them off, but they will come in super, super handy. You definitely impress your clients if you say, hey, I have, Greco baby seats or really top end baby seats, or they say, you know what, don't worry, we have our own. Okay, no problem. We can fit them as I arrive. And if you need me to take the baby seat with you, sometimes they have a stroller, and that becomes part of the baby seat. So off they go with the baby seat. But however you can help, it just means extra money. And a story that I want to share with you is the first time I picked up the basketball player Dwayne Wade. Absolutely love him. Why do I say that I love him? I just think he's a brilliant father. I just watched him around his kids. He took his kids out for a birthday party, and he had a little one. Now, he had a little one with his ex-wife. We picked the little baby up in Playa del Rey. And as I arrive, he comes out with the baby seat. I say, hey, listen, Mr. Wade, respectfully, I didn't say Dwayne. I said, Mr. Wade, I've done this 1,000 times. Let me, get the seat in so that you can concentrate on other things. And then you can double check that you're happy. And then you can put your little one in. And he's like, dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Because he had so many different moving particles, multiple kids and everything, screaming ex-wife. And I did all of that for him, put the little guy in. Even got a couple of little videos with him and the kid when they were sort of dancing to music on his phone. So unforgettable moment in my private chauffeur, private driver career. Being able to spend the entire day with Dwayne Wade. And what I liked about the day, what made it so special, we went to a birthday party, dropped the kids off. I was helping with the kids. Then we went to TGI's or whatever it's called, Fridays. He invited me in for lunch. And then at the end of the day, he said, once we've dropped the kids off, is there any chance you could get me to a meeting in Beverly Hills? Absolutely. And that was probably my biggest tip day, because he gave me 8 $100 notes as a tip. And I've driven him several times since. So baby seats, if you circling back to how I started the video, if you know what you are doing here, my friends, this is money. Now, this is a top of the line Suburban. Doesn't have the captain's chairs, and I'll tell you why. My Escalade has captain's chairs for smaller groups, but for bigger groups, this thing has so much space. I can put 3 people and another 3 people in the next row, and then tons of luggage in the back, and then you have the passenger seat and me, the driver. So quick calculation, you have 7 passengers, ample space, tons and tons of luggage space, and then you're the driver. So you're talking 8 people. You got the weight load of 8 people. It's a giant car, super luxurious, got the sports trim, so the red little beading everywhere. Absolutely love it. Got the mints here, the extras, the waters, really good magazines, expensive magazines like the Rob Report, like luxury magazines. Got to cater to that crowd. And again, that crowd has children, and anytime they have children, it's an opportunity to earn more tips. Do share your stories, your feedback. Now, there are little booster seats, by the way. Also have one of those. They're tiny. You can buy them on Amazon.com for very little money. If a child is over a certain height or age, they get the little booster seat, and there are some phenomenal ones that you can just fold up, put in the back of your car, have on you at all times. But these ones require storage space, a little bit of work setting them up. And guess what? Your time is money. They understand that. The people, private clients that book you understand that. There's also another reason they're not going to take autonomous vehicles or Waymos, because Waymo doesn't really know how to handle a child, or you trying to buckle them in. The Waymo wants to get going. They don't know how to handle baby seats, really, those autonomous vehicles. So these type of clientele want private drivers, people with money and children, traveling with babies or traveling with toddlers, have the money, they'll pay you. You just need to cater to them and charge them accordingly. Do share your stories and your feedback. Comments below. Thank you, my friends.